And just like that, we're on to the Man United game. Hi everyone, how is doing? So, Man United this weekend, Old Trafford, another game which we'll be at for you. So, I think it's a good time to play them. More Man United in tomorrow's video, but I just want to talk about a couple of other news before we get into talking about Newcastle. Is first of all, absolutely brilliant to see the under-23s score. Elias Sorensen, a player who I tipped to do well in the under-23, to see how well he stepped up. Grabbed a brace, he's trying to claim a hat-trick. I don't think he'll get that, but it's fantastic to see the under-23s bag 5 in at home at Whitley Park against, you know, a team which probably you would think will be in around in that league position in the Premier League 2 later on this season. But in other news as well, Neil Redfern was on the bench. He's going to be helping Ben Dawson with the under-23s. I remember Neil Redfern in the late 90s when I seen him for the first time in the Premier League. He used to score worldies for Barnsley. He had a good career then. He's obviously been in and around the women's game recently. I know he's took charge of Doncaster Bells and Liverpool recently. Didn't really, for whatever reason, hit it off with Liverpool, left after 1 or 2 games, but he's there now. Whether it's a short-term deal, the club haven't officially announced it, but you know, we don't know what's going on with the Peter Beardsley thing at the minute, so we'll have to see how that one. But you know, it's someone who's in the doors. I'm sure Rafa Benitez has approved of it, and let's just hope that Redfern, because he needs to stick at a club a long-term period, he's been moving around a lot recently, so hopefully sticks around. You know, he might be after that under-23 job in the future, who knows. But let's talk about Man United, which is coming up on this weekend. It's now, you know, Rondon's not going to be fit. For me, I've said this last week, is Mutu has to start for me. I think he just offers, every time I see him, he's nice on the ball, he's got nice touches, and I like his movement. It reminds me quite similar to Jermaine Defoe and Ian Wright, where he's capable of running off that man, the last man. Perez doesn't do it. And every time I see Mutu, he holds on the ball so much better than what Jose Perez did. Just a stat from me from last weekend, Jose Perez touched the ball the least amount of times of that starting 11 for Newcastle last weekend. So for me, I don't even want to see Mutu in the 10. I want to see him up top, whether Perez plays behind him or not. For me, Mutu has to start. You know, what's the story with Fernandes and Dummett? If they're missing again, does Rafa go with the wing-back system? Because it's a weird Old Trafford. But for me, as I say, we'll touch upon Man United tomorrow, is I don't fear Man United. They're playing poorly as well, just like we are. It's kind of like we could cause an upset, but I don't think the odds of you're a betting man will be massively higher than what they normally are. You know, we could be that team that gets Mourinho the sack. I go into a little bit of optimism only because of Man United's poor form. If we were playing someone else who was in a bit of run of form, I'd be really fearing it. You know, there's a lot of people who are a little bit upset, you know, with the way the club have ran on and off the pitch at the minute. And I want to see Rafa be brave. I want to see Rafa go for it. And do you know what? If we get tanked 3-0, I can walk away from Old Trafford and say, you know what? I got tanked 3-0. Goal difference is that. Goal difference is that. Fuck that for a second. Bollocks to that for a minute. We need points now. Forget about the goal difference. Points is needed. And if we go out and you know, if we win scrappy, fair enough. I'll accept it. But, you know, I'm quite prepared to go out and play an attacking football against Man United and fear the consequences. I'm prepared, willing to do that. I use a lot at home. I use happy to play defensive because I'm a little bit tired of it. I can understand it's Man United. Get Man United out of this way. And then we've got Brighton. You want to attack Brighton, of course. But for me, I just want to see what attack. I want points, of course I do, but I want to be excited at the same time. And I think Rafa's got to be brave with his selection, regardless of Fernandes or Dummett, or you know, he plays Mutu or not. I want to see him go forward. I think, you know, Man United are in a really, really poor state of affairs on and off the pitch with the carry on with Pogba and Mourinho. I think that they're to be had at. They'll probably look at us as well and probably think, you know what, Newcastle are the perfect team to play right now. So it's kind of both ways as well. But let's go for it. Let's be brave. Why not? Do you agree? Do you disagree on that? Let us know in the comments down there below. And of course, the under-23s, Neil Redfern as well. Have a good night. Bye-bye.